is something that humans naturally seek. It's in our DNA to band together. However, just like with a bad breakup, losing someone you valued as a close friend can leave you with mixed emotions. And for me, wondering what and where I went wrong. What did I overlook? How was I so naive, etc. It hurts just the same when you have a friend turn enemy. Just to realize they were a friend of me from the get-go. On today's episode, I'll be discussing frenemies by going over some of my personal experiences, the definition of a frenemy, and some characteristics to be aware of that may show you that one of your friends may actually be a frenemy. But first, if you like these videos, please leave a comment, share anything that resonates with you. I'm going to be asking questions throughout it, and this is actually a live stream, so you can type anything in. We'll read it and answer it while we're going through. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and cue straight into doing my little introduction, and then we're going to jump straight into it. You ready? Boom. Mic check, mic check. 1 2 1 2.
Sure.
Hey.
So far, so good. There we go.
All right.
It's good.
Back in the game, baby. Back in the game. So today I want to talk about frenemies. However, in order to really go into frenemies, we got to first understand what is a friend and what is an enemy. So I want to ask y'all real quick. In y'all definition, what does a friend mean to y'all?
Someone you trust.
I agree with the trust.
Mm-hmm.
Someone that is supportive and honest in a way that they are able to offer criticism with solutions, solution generated criticisms. Yeah.
Okay. So the Webster's Dictionary defines a friend as a person who has a strong liking for and trust in another. Now, with it, for me, if I call someone a friend, I treat you like family. There's anything I wouldn't do for you. I have trust in you, confidence in you, and with it, I imagine you have the same for me. One of the issues, though, that I have also noticed is you may end up having somebody who you may look at as a friend, but they may not see you the same way. So when you have individuals who are coming against you or trying to hold you back, would you say that that is an enemy? Because I know my wife was just like, nah, you have some people who just need to heal. Might not necessarily make them an enemy, you know?
What your wife said is very, very accurate. There are some people, there are some people that are not on your level of understanding and growth. The reason, season, and chapter. They may have been there for a chapter in your life where you were to learn a lesson from them. Doesn't mean they're your friend. There's some people that, right, like that you may have had a kinship, you may have had time spent together, you may have shared time together, not necessarily a friend, right? Like there's a definite difference between that. And when you're looking at, when you're leveling up to a next level, is the person that you have shared time with able to level up with you? Whether that's a friend or a business companion, a coworker, someone that you're building a legacy with, whatever that relationship is, they may not be at the next level with you.
That's good that you even say that, because my big bro, Impossible, actually told me once before, was like, look, everybody's at their own levels. Everybody's where you may be may not be where somebody else is. And I mean, I feel that you've explained that perfect right there when you just said that, Ms. Nancy. So that is dope. Impossible. Per a friend, what is your definition of a friend?
Man, a friend, a definition for a friend is difficult, because a friend is someone that's gonna always be there for you, always got your back, always want you to see the best in your life, not just someone who just dumping all of their ish on you. A friend is someone that you can confide in, that you can trust in, that you know that you have a rapport with. You can tell them anything in the world, and it stays between you and that friend. And that's what friend, it goes in the depth, man. Friend is a spiritual partner that can walk with you. As friends, you can talk to each other about what's going on in each other's life. Like when you're talking about friends, we're talking about that thing that's near and dear to my heart. because to call someone a friend, I have to see you as that. If I don't call you a friend, we're probably not friends. And it's okay if we're not friends. That's what that is. But a friend is someone that you can trust in 100%.
Yeah.
You know their family, you know their kids, you done watch their kids grow up. It's 10 years later and you done say, man, your daughter just graduated. Man, and you see it, the daughter tall, and that's a friendship. Because you've been able to see the stages in their life, in your life, and you watch them grow as a family. So friendship goes deep. It's like tying a knot to a connection that cannot be broken. When you break the connection of a friend, I guess that's how you become an enemy. But friendship is something near and dear.
I agree. I agree right there. What's the stigma? No.
Now, for me, I mean, it's all of the above. I agree with both of you guys. It's all of the above. Um, and to add to that, there's a constructive criticism that you can take from a friend that won't feel like they're dogging you out or downing you. You know that person well enough to know that they're going to tell you what's good for your life and it's what's good for you, and they're looking out for your best interests as well. And that's what you do for each other. So, yeah, I agree with both of you, and I'll just add that bit as well.
Now we gotta speak about the compound of the topic, an enemy. Unfortunately. So with it, I want to hear what y'all consider an enemy. For me, an enemy to me is someone who is deliberately trying to hinder the growth that I am doing. That's the way that I see an enemy. And it's not always something along the lines of just hurting somebody close to me, but doing things that hinders the growth of me. What is your definition of an enemy?
I agree with you in saying that someone that intentionally is trying to cause harm to you.
Mhm.
And that intentional harm, one of the things that I've noticed is, I mean, I've evolved, I've changed, I've grown. I'm a better person now than I was. I think that's one of the best parts about coming into an understanding that the one common denominator in your life is you, and if you want to change it, you need to recognize what your faults and what your tendencies are. And for me, if someone is going to talk about other people behind their back, the good gossip mill, or pick up the phone and carry that conversation on to, hey, did you hear what happened with with Fred, with Mary, and you're looking at carrying a conversation of harm further and further and further. That's what takes it from it takes it into the enemy realms. They are deliberately causing harm to you and your reputation, and doing it with an intention of hurt. Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting. Sharice Collins says a friend will stick closer to you than a brother or sister without conditions. Even family is